What do people get wrong about Muay Thai? Being overly fixated on what style fighter someone is or what style they should be. Muay Femur, Muay Ka, Muay Sok, etc. This. I'm mostly Muay Femur, but just a little Muay Ka. Bro, you just learned how to throw a switch kick. Calm down on the labels and just train. That's so true. It's like, if you haven't trained for long enough, or even if you don't have that many fights, you really don't have a style. Yeah, just keep training and see what naturally is more inclined to you. Or even better, don't have a style. It's actually better, in my opinion, not to have a style. Muay Femur, nah man, you're Muay Westerner. You're Muay afraid to be hit. Muay limited skill set. A plus comment. Tired of hearing about these guys kicking banana trees. I get it, it's a tree and you see guys chopping the shit out of them, but they're pretty soft. It's not like an oak tree or something. I've been saying this for a long time. Please leave the poor banana trees alone. I think Westerners believing that the person coming forward is the one who is winning, as opposed to Thais believing the one who chases is losing, is interesting. I think the perception of the audience watching the fight is interesting as a whole. I never really thought of it that way. There's just a lot of more nuances to Muay Thai in Thailand. I wouldn't say that Thais believe that whoever chases is losing, because it does depend on what's happened in the fight so far. But definitely the person who looks desperate, especially in like the later rounds when they've lost the rounds before, if they start, looking desperate and chasing, then yeah, that even looks bad. Even if especially if they can't actually secure the knockout win. But yeah, a lot of Westerners, myself included before, think that just because someone's being more aggressive that they should win. No, you should win if you do better and if you make more effective strikes. You shouldn't win just because you're walking forward, windmilling punches, things like that. That you need a certain level of fitness to train in Thailand. Thailand will make you fit and an amazing fighter no matter what stage you are in your journey. Go now, go often, and train hard. Don't let the fact that you can run 5K stop you. Go, it's fun as hell. Yeah, that's true. Most Muay Thai trainers, they know what level you're at. Once you start shadow boxing, once you start hitting bag, once you start hitting pads, they will bring things down to your level, but also keep you at a high standard for your level, if that makes any sense. They're not expecting you to train like that one Chai, or they're not expecting you to throw kicks at the speed of like a full-time pro fighter. But they will challenge you, and that's really what you're looking for when you make that trip. You want to be challenged, and you want to get what you can't necessarily get back home. Sakyans on foreigners are just live, love, laugh tattoos. There's definitely a subsection. I don't really know the proper way to say this, but I guess like people who have just discovered Muay Thai and they go to Thailand and they think that getting a bunch of Sakyan tattoos is going to make them look more legit. There's definitely a lot of people like that, but that doesn't mean that Sakyan tattoos as a whole means that everyone that has it is live, love, laugh. Because there's this whole other culture within the Sakyan tattoos, what the tattoos mean, their historical and their religious and spiritual importance to a lot of people. So to kind of just oversimplify it, yeah, that's just too much of a blanket statement in my opinion. Even though it's great that Muay Thai is starting to get famous in the West, I think it's so annoying to witness comments, especially on one's Instagram, where people talk about Muay Thai fights like how scoring and Muay Thai fights work. If you scroll to like any large fight promotion, especially one championship, and you just look at the comment section, there are people who have no idea what they're talking about, just confidently saying things like, there's no grappling championship in one championship. It's like, but there clearly is, you know what I mean? So yeah, don't take everything you see on the internet seriously, because most of these people don't know what they're talking about. The pronunciation, fair enough. I still know some people that have been training for a while and say Muay Thai. People exotify Muay Thai here a lot and think that the gold standard is only the way Thais do it. where they clearly have a deep, deep knowledge and understanding of the art. They also have some ancient training methods, which are simply tradition, and because your trainer said so, not because he has a degree in sports science. This is true. Especially as someone who's lived in Thailand, there is very much this, it's really due to lack of information, where people just do things because this is what they were taught. Yeah, it's a lack of information. A lot of times, just lacking resources in general. So, like, where I can understand and kind of like don't blame where they're coming from. A lot of Thai trainers and also just the Muay Thai culture in general is not willing to change certain things, especially when it comes to things like sports science, giving up some of the morning log rides to lift weights, even adopting like basic nutritional guidelines for weight cutting week. Yeah, it's hard to change when people feel like what they're doing is perfectly fine the way it is. Muay Thai.